Excuse me. Sorry for that.
So,
Yeah, I don't like the creek.
Like, did the river spirits touch you in a bad way?
Whoa,
And you're like,
no.
whoa.
and you're just like traumatized beyond belief, so you don't like creeks.
No, it. I don't know.
Like the creek reminds me of my journey between home, like after school, between like on my way home, like me and my friends hanging out, like we will walk a certain path, off beaten path, on our way home, find garden snakes and all types of stuff. Yes, yeah. Or when we would go outside to play.
We played in the alley, so I can't really.
Well, that was uptown.
This
Yeah,
is ILNL.
South side.
We'll jump back into this. Welcome to ILNL. Craig of the Creek. That's what that's about. And that's a whole thing. And it's not even a thing.
Now we did play, or rather, we went through the bike paths and all that when I was in Southeast. The
See-
trails and stuff.
See, I wasn't in that part of Southeast. I was over there by Capitol Ice Station, where right across the street, where the
I'm Tim.
used to be a high-rise building.
That's Chico.
You didn't have any. You had swamps in Florida.
I wasn't in Florida at that age. I was in the district, and that's Chris right there.
I'm Chris.
All right. Since we're not talking about Craig of the Creek, let's actually talk about what we're going to talk about.
Well, we were talking about just creeks, but okay. Tim has a fear of water.
Let's get started. I do not have a fear of water. All right. So Microsoft has announced xCloud streaming service to be included on little devices, micro devices, and TV apps. So we're now going to have access to Xbox practically, almost virtually, incredibly everywhere.
So I got a controller. So basically, I don't have to buy an Xbox Series S anymore. I can just get a.
That's a part of it.
I can find an excuse to get a really nice TV now.
It depends. Like, I mean, because the Pass doesn't have everything.
Okay.
The Game Pass doesn't have everything. So, if you want those exclusive games, you're still gonna have to technically get an Xbox.
So the whole thing of whatever they're calling is xCloud. I'm still used to Project whatever it's called. No, it's not xCloud anymore. It's Xbox Game Pass and it's something else. I can't remember. I don't know. Either way, the cloud service. You can play Xbox Series X and S titles through it.
Yeah, and in fact, I think you get it.
It just drops it down to like 1080p or something like that.
Yeah, and then the new ones, I think you can get them like a day early or something.
Something like that. So, yeah. So practically, yeah, you get your Xbox that you already have, and now you can play Series X games and stuff. And in this case,
Well, I wish I would have told me that before I've gotten this extra Xbox.
well, at least it's not a newer system. You would have been out of pocket there too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I need a smart TV.
I guess.
I mean, I hope.
Well, no, but I think they're going to give that. I think they're going to put the app on little devices, so like Fire Sticks and Roku's.
Oh, I figured the little
Chrome.
device is just how your TV would interact with your controller.
No. I think the app will allow you to connect to the cloud service and play games,
Right.
similar to Stadia.
Right, I get that. But I'm saying the device that Xbox will give you will probably be what hooks the controller up.
No. I'm saying that it's going to be an app because the
So
controllers
it's
are
not going to be a
Bluetooth.
device.
And all these things already have Bluetooth built into it.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now.
Yeah. If it's not the case, I know that they make the Xbox controller USB apps. I mean, USB sticks. So you could probably plug that into something. Anywho, I'm almost certain that this is a feature of Xbox Game Pass. Because why wouldn't they include it?
Right.
Which means Microsoft is trying to force me to spend money on a streaming service
Well, no.
for something that was included.
So you really don't need it.
So. Wait, so this is right. So I mean, well, me I already have Game Pass.
So this is something that you'll be able to take advantage of.
Right.
Yep. Me.
You got a smart TV?
Yes.
I didn't.
I have a smart TV. I have a smart TV, and I
TV app,
have
so you would have
a
Oh, that
Fire
would be
Stick on the TV in the living room.
Uh-huh.
So I have a Fire TV and I have a Fire Stick in the TV. Yeah.
So you'll be set. Now, someone like me, who believes that console gaming is, I don't know, on a console, this whole streaming thing is making me feel old.
He's a purist.
It's making me feel like I'm not up with the times of all these streaming things. I'm barely connected to any of these streaming services.
According to what your students say, yeah, you're old.
Oh, forget them. I got issues.
But
Yeah, it's called OLD. You got the old.
I don't like you either.
That's fine.
but the thing is, like, you were able to come from the Blockbuster era
Yes.
to Netflix,
Yes.
and Hulu,
Yes.
and Amazon Prime.
Yes.
You literally have all of the major streaming services.
Let's see. Yes on Netflix. Yes on Prime, but that came included with Prime. I didn't seek it out.
You have it.
Hulu. Yes.
Who are you missing?
You have Disney.
Disney. Yes.
And you
Sir.
have HBO.
Yeah, and that but that came with the provider.
Sir.
You have it.
Stop the cap.
But see these things. I'm not gonna do it. All right.
Because you're not going to win this one.
Yes, exactly. I pick my battles. So yeah. So I think this is the killer app for Microsoft.
Mm-hmm.
When we're looking at companies like Nintendo and Sony, they're behind the gap on trying to move their players, their gamers, from physical to beyond digital. Like, yeah, you can download games, you can buy games and install them directly on your systems.
Mm-hmm.
So you're moving away from physical, but the moment that you can then charge somebody a monthly fee to play games, software as a service, you open up the door for things like this, where you don't even need the physical system.
Yep.
All you need is to spend $60
60.
on a controller.
Oh, okay, I got you.
And I can't find mine, so whatever. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Thank you. Even though it's an older one, it's still. Oh, look at that hand model.
I have that controller. Xbox One stand up.
Yes. So
Mine's is red.
Ooh.
I had to send my red one back because I ended up buying Series X. They gave me a stupid package where I had to buy a system with a controller. So it didn't make any sense for me to have that extra controller, and I had to send it back.
Why do you act like you are like this is something hard for you? It is not.
It's a struggle.
You literally have.
It's a struggle,
You
man.
have the
it's a
newest.
struggle.
Oh, he loves
You-
that red controller.
Okay.
I see.
It's
He
funny.
knows. When I got that was a really happy moment for me, and I had to give it up because of the stupid deals that they were doing, forcing people to buy extra stuff.
The stupid deal for the new Xbox Series S.
Stop making me feel like I'm having like middle. What is this?
You mean your midlife crisis?
Not midlife
It ain't
crisis.
midlife crisis because he's up
No,
on it.
no. What middle class problems? I don't appreciate you making this out to be a middle class problem.
I never thought about that.
You're just having tech world problems.
I'm having gamer issues.
Well, we can agree with that. Gamer
Okay.
issues.
Because you know when you get that
And
one thing that you really, really
And
like,
then some.
forget you.
I'm not afraid of Greeks.
Back to what I was saying.
Well.
So, I think that this is the we're seeing the next thing now. Like PlayStation, there's like we're still going to focus on experience, and we talked about in the last show with your experience with the controller, and
Yes,
how that
yes.
was the thing that kind of defined that system.
Yeah.
So for Microsoft, what defines this system is Game Pass. They started working on it. They figured out how to make it a service, and now they take it to the next level of saying, we don't even need you to buy our hardware. You can just
I wish they
turn
do
on
this
that.
with Steam. Excuse me. I wish they do this with Steam.
Steam would be great if they made it into a subscription. Now, that would be a subscription I would do.
Because I don't have to buy a ridiculously yet
But there-
kick-ass computer.
But there's ways for you to play computer games in a streaming service. I will find them and let you know.
Yeah, because I've been using Steam. So, no. Yeah. Was it Steam? No, this is through, not Steam. What's the other streaming?
You're probably thinking of the one I'm thinking of.
Because I play GTA on it.
Yeah, so
But my controller keeps disconnecting.
I need to know
playing
what the
it on a
service is.
computer.
Anyway, this is what I see as being the next move. Like Stadia kind of opened up the door, and now Microsoft is like, we'll show you how to really do it. So, I think that this is a very cool thing, but me being old school, blowing into cartridges.
Real old school.
How are you old school and you have a PS5 and the newest Xbox, sir?
I'm sorry. Do I buy digital like that, or do I mostly buy disc?
You need to buy disc. Disc.
Well,
I
wait.
like to own, even
What's-
though we already had the discussion about
So
ownership.
which system?
dig
I like
that.
to have it.
Right.
Yeah.
I was going to say which system because you're,
All of my systems, I try to buy physical.
well, the Switch.
Switch, I buy. There's a whole stack of physical over
Yeah,
there.
most of this stuff is physical.
Yeah, but then there's the indie.
Indies, if they press an indie game on a cartridge, I buy it. I'm waiting for my Scott Pilgrim to get to me. Yes, it went physical.
No, still.
Oh, then I'm still waiting for it? Yeah, limited run games. Thank you for making the game physical. I am still hoping that I could receive that special extra version, the one that I got before the fourth quarter, but I'm patient, so it's all great.
When did you order it?
It went into production sometime last year. It was a year out. It's basically a Kickstarter. So I was expecting I would get it later on this year.
Why did you order it? Or
No, he
something?
didn't do physical.
Absolutely not.
No, he got it digital the day they released. So I did too. So now I own it like 4 times. I bought it on the original system. Then I got it on Switch.
Oh, okay.
Then I got it on Xbox
I say, bro, that's a
One.
lot.
And then I bought the big package that I'm waiting on.
Okay.
Oh, let's see. Actually, let's see. Even though this takes us a little bit off of the beaten path. Scott Pilgrim. This is what I'm waiting on. So it has a whole bunch of stuff that they've put into the pack. So it's a pretty big
Oh.
thing.
In the world are you gonna put that?
Well, once I show it on camera, then it's gonna go in my closet. It's a collector's item. I mean, I don't have a case yet, so we'll figure it out.
That's what your house is missing.
Yes, it would be nice if I had a glass case to put some of my
I
stuff
am
in.
so shocked you don't have one.
Because I still need to.
After all,
I'm waiting for
these
the house.
years.
I'm waiting for the house. Once I get the house, then there will be a display.
Cool. That's a cool ring.
Which one?
The
Mason?
brass one.
Oh, the brass one. That is my spiritual ring.
Yeah.
I'm married to the shrine.
Man, you hit somebody with that, and that's gonna leave a mark on their forehead. Something good. Moving right along.
Moving right along. Talking about making something completely memorable. I can't say that I've been a part of this, so this will be cool. 4,000 concurrent connections.
4,000 players poured into one game lobby. Scavengers.
Shook the screen and everything.
That was impressive.
Thank you.
Can I get that last word?
Scavengers.
All right.
Ooh, can you do like the movie premiere voice?
Here's what happened when 4,000 players poured into one game lobby in Scavengers.
Rated R.
And then there's that.
So yes, Scavengers, the game that I believe started on Steam, that boasts a 9,000 player cap, hit 4,000 players in a lobby, and pretty much just wreaked a ton of havoc. I'm gonna throw this to whoever goes for this first. Would you play in a game where there's 3,999 other players at the random?
Yes. I just need to figure out strategy of how to survive. Like,
And it's more than just shooting in this thing. Because in the video, they were like doing some type of bobsledding or skiing through a slope, and people are running around them. It's crazy.
I'm trying to figure like how big is the area?
It would have to be a huge map.
Right.
Looking at these screeners,
And like, is it capture the
look
flag?
at all of these players.
Yeah.
No way. Not okay. First things first. Is this first person or third person? Because that would make a big difference for me.
I would hope it's first. But I have this feeling.
Man, you just see a whole bunch of people just flying in the air.
Because I'd get lost if it's the
See,
first.
right, and see, that's my thing. I'm just like, what is this gonna look like for me? Because sometimes I get lost and just like other stuff. So
And,
Yeah.
and this comes back to being old again. We're spoiled. We used to have our own screens on multiplayers.
yeah,
This right here.
Whole nother level.
deaf.
So
But I think I watched Ready Player One enough to try it at least once.
I could dig that. I think I have more than enough problems just playing PUBG.
And I'm gonna use every cheat available, even if I get banned at the end of it. At least I went in there.
You gave it your all.
Right.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Yeah, PUBG, I think, can do 20 players in one lobby. And it's probably more, but I'm not sure. Either way,
How many does Fortnite do?
Fortnite. I don't know.
I stay away from that game.
Me too.
And then there's what is this other one that the kids are playing?
See who
Roblox.
sounds old now.
Well, when I say kids, I mean like the kids I'm around. They play Roblox.
Actual kids
Yeah.
are playing it.
Don't look at me like that. You know I'm about to say it, right? Go sit with the Yoshis.
Go sit with who?
The Yoshis.
The Yoshis.
Watch our trailer on YouTube exclusively to learn more about who we are as people on ILNL. You will then see the reference of
You
what
had
I'm
a
talking
background
about.
with Yoshi, and it was like tons of them and stuff. So, I don't know. Anywho,
So, yeah, 4,000 players.
but yeah, my goddaughter and nephews are like, what do you guys want for Christmas? We want Roblox.
Roblox
Gift cards, man. Oh,
jeez.
okay, sweet,
Between my niece
nice and easy.
and my niece is not getting
No
my
idea what it
nephew
is.
on
It looks like Fortnite, a Minecraft version
Yes.
of Fortnite.
That's basically what it is.
But actually, what I've gotten my niece now has sidebar. Not really a sidebar. My niece has Animal Crossing,
Okay.
and I paid it forward. Like YouTube paid it forward for me.
Yes.
So
My
my niece is now
let's
she's a billionaire. She's a billionaire. Yeah. No, she was a billionaire. She just asked me for some more money. I'm like, I'm waiting because I don't want her to get
there
spoiled.
needs to be some financial education happening.
Right. Like, well, she built her house.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like her
See
house.
what she got to trade. See what she got to trade. I'm
Get
pretty sure you're on
in the turnip game.
What is she gonna?
y'all probably on different islands, so she might have different versions of stuff than you have. Remember how we did when we found out all the surfboards were different?
But our islands are the same. She
Yeah,
just-
but
she grows pears.
But when you
I don't
visit
think
the
it's-
island,
I don't
check
think
the
it's-
color of the
yeah.
roof of the airport.
Yeah, if that's the
And that's
same
gonna-
color, then yeah.
Yeah, if the color is different, then there'll be different items.
Yeah, the fruit doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah. So back to what we're talking about. I think that this is cool that there is a game that can have that many players in it and everyone can play. I would love to see some video of this. I'm gonna check out some video of it.
No, wait, does it hold more? Because I know
9,000.
they've tested 4,000, but it'll hold.
Yeah,
9.
it has a cap of 9. Yeah. So my whole thing is, how can you really feel successful being the last person standing? I imagine the odds are ridiculously low. Oh, I know what the odds are. 1 out of 4,000.
Right.
I don't know. That's a bit too much action for me.
Honestly,
And is it
though,
like whatchamacallit?
I'm
Like,
gonna need some type of prize.
Oh, another thing
is
is
it like Fall Guys?
more
Hold on.
players. Imagine more.
No. What I'm saying is, do you qualify? Like,
Oh
Is
no,
that
I
next
think I
round?
think it is a sandbox. You fall in the sandbox, and everybody just goes ham. It says it's 3 teams, so if let's say we have 4,000 people, we split it 3 ways. That's like 1,000 and change.
I'm gonna get a calculator. 'Cause I think that's 15.
No,
No,
because that would make 4,500.
45.
So it's still 1,000 and change.
1.3.
Either way, that's just insane. I think I would like to try it once at least and put that up for ILNL watchers to see what happens when someone who doesn't have Twitch
Yeah,
muscles.
1333.3.
Oh, there you go. When someone who doesn't have Twitch muscles and can't really react as fast plays a game. Would you guys give it a try with me?
I would.
What is this? This is on
It's definitely on Steam, but I don't know what the specs are for it, and we can figure that out later. If it's something we can try.
maybe if it was on Xbox, I'd be sure to get it.
I think that it is on PS4 and Xbox.
I can probably rock it then.
All right, we'll give it a shot then. So, stay tuned. We don't know.
PCs don't do nothing.
We don't know when it would happen, but we may give this a shot. And we're depending on Chris to be our leader and lead us to victory since he's a deity, a god. Check it out on anywhere you have social.
Hashtag ILNL. Hashtag AV Sterling.
Yeah, I should actually
Hashtag
pull
House
that
of
up.
Van Sterling.
Should we do it now?
Hashtag Hellspawn cosplay.
Want to cancel out one of the things and just
Yeah, let's talk about your experience
Chris's
doing.
first
Yeah,
cosplay
yeah. We're gonna
experience.
make it audible.
Okay.
All right, let's audible.
So we'll get rid of interview.
Okay, yeah. So we have 4 stories. We're gonna make a new story, and that story is homegrown, and we'll save that for last. Let me go ahead and switch cameras while I pull this up.
Don't want to show everybody all
Yeah.
the info.
So while we're doing that,
Next thing you know,
give us a teaser of what to expect.
With the.
I mean, is that your way of telling him to strip?
No, that is my way.
Because I'm like, wait, a teaser.
No, that is my way of trying to get him to say something that gives me some time
So, okay.
to try to pull this up.
So, Demetrius Holt,
Hellspawn.
the Hellspawn himself, it's the Hellspawn cosplay himself. He hashtag. Let's do
Put up
hashtag.
so much content.
I did. That's. I'm giving you the
Probably
hashtag.
should have just went to Facebook and.
I'm giving you the hashtag.
Well, will that help me?
Yes.
Okay, which hashtag should I use?
Just do AV Sterling. Hashtag AV Sterling. Yeah, so he came
Okay,
up.
perfect.
Here we
yeah.
go.
All right, so I will hold on to that,
Okay.
and we definitely will get rid of
I
that.
don't need that.
All right. So
Need that.
okay, so
in our
we're
lives.
ready for our next story.
Okay, well,
Okay,
I
what-
gotta go into well, pretty much he came up with this idea to have an event on Juneteenth, and it was different cosplayers. I guess.
And then
Now
and hold on to that for the and more is coming soon.
more is coming soon.
All right, that's how you do a teaser. All right, so let's jump into our next story. Okay, so that's a continuation. There we go. Woohoo! Masters of the Universe.
Here for it.
So-
When they tell you they got an all-star cast,
Oh yeah, actually.
man.
Okay, so this really sucks. I'm sorry, I gotta make this a little bit bigger. So I'm in the way. Can I turn us off momentarily? That's you, and that's us. Okay, so
Wait,
since he is our star,
Oh my goodness.
we'll have him by himself. So that kind of sucks that Mark Hamill is the leading name. It says something about the rest of the cast
Skeletor.
why does that suck?
because
It's Mark
I mean,
Hamill.
but Mark is not the.
Mark Hamill is Luke Skywalker, and he is the cartoon voiceover god.
But he's not the lead in this. Give some shine to the person that's playing He-Man, which is Chris Wood. That's all I'm saying. Just give him some love.
The guy you just learned about today.
Yeah, it's the one I just learned is when I just did research for it before we went. I'm a fan of Chris Wood. He does great work as vampires. Now ask me which vampire show it is.
I was just about to ask you which vampire show, Tim.
The one on the WB.
Which
Or
vampire show
or
on the WB,
Or
Tim?
CW. It's one of those two.
Which vampire show on CW?
Vampire Diaries.
Vampire Diaries.
Oh, the one he said.
Vampire Diaries. 8th season.
Yes.
6th season. I just read it. All right, there you go. Chris Wood. I've watched all of Chris Wood's work. All right, seriously. Masters of the Universe. Okay, I got a confession to make. I grew up.
I was going to say, is this going to be up there with when Tanisha says she's never seen Fat Albert?
It's very close.
Okay.
I grew up in DC education, in DC daycare, and I did not like He-Man. So here's the deal. I liked watching educational shows, and it was a competition of time between when He-Man came on and whatever shows was on PBS. So I tried to convince my parents, whoever would pick me up, mother, father, grandmother, whomever, if they can get me before that time, so that way I'd be at home and I could watch PBS and watch like Where in the World is Carmen San Diego and things like that.
Nerd.
Where in the World was Carmen San Diego did not come on until I know
He-Man
I
was
was
canceled.
at least
Yeah, He-Man wasn't even
8.
wasn't still playing then.
Yeah.
He-Man was
He-Man
a
came out
afternoon
in
show
1980.
and it was a Saturday morning cartoon. I am fully aware of that.
Yeah.
He-Man came out.
But there was other. It's okay. You're probably not gonna like me for this either. Then here's another confession.
This is my confession.
I don't like GI Joe either.
Eh.
I'm about to start throwing stuff. I'm about to start throwing things.
Okay, wait.
I'm about to get really violent.
I like the GI Joe toys. I like the
toys.
I like the movie.
I preferred Centurions
I liked
more than GI Joe.
I like the GI Joe cartoon after the movie.
I'm gonna throw something. I'm going to throw something.
There you go. Okay, go ahead. Ask me. Ask me your questions.
No.
Okay, we'll stick to the subject at hand.
Yes.
So,
And I actually watched GI Joe out of spite.
I watched the Smurfs more than I watched.
I watched the Smurfs, the Snorks, Rainbow Bright, the Care Bears,
Strawberry Shortcake.
Bruh, if it was a cartoon,
My
I was
Little
watching
Pony, G.I. Joe, He-Man, Masters and the Masters of the Universe, She-Ra. Shall we go on?
Gummy Bears. Chip and Dale.
Chippendale Rescue Rangers, Darkwing Duck, Tailspin,
DuckTales.
DuckTales.
Yeah, kind of went into the early
Yeah.
90s,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
Well, still, the whole thing though is, and this is where I'm trying to give this a second chance.
Mm-hmm.
Masters of the Universe just did not make any sense to me.
83.
It was just it was fantasy that I couldn't wrap my head around, and it wasn't even just that whole thing of it being entertaining because there's something on screen and there's just like some person with all this power and the strength and all that. It just didn't. It wasn't Big Bird.
There was a moralistic lesson at the end of each and every episode
So
of
what's with
He-Man,
what's with GI Joe?
of G.I. Joe, of Jim. I know Jim was later on.
No, still 80s.
Yeah.
Still 80s.
Like these shows had moralistic lessons. Like
Can I say something about your moralistic lessons? Mm-hmm. Nancy Reagan. Don't do drugs. I got all my lessons through playing video games. I didn't need He-Man.
Wasn't the original
to
He-Man
teach me anything?
voiced by the dude that voiced Space Ghost?
Nancy
I'm
Reagan,
not sure.
the wife of Ronald Reagan, the wife of the one that war on drugs,
Yes, the one that put the warning in games of don't do drugs.
the one that put.
Did we lose that war?
We did lose it tremendously.
I
Or
mean,
did we?
Well, I didn't.
I guess it
wasn't.
depends on what side you're
I
on.
didn't participate in the war.
Me neither.
So there you go. Okay, so with all of that being said, I'm excited for this because it feels like they're reinventing the character in a way that, as an older cartoon watcher, I can get it. The thing that excites me, though, to all credit, is Skeletor, Mark Hamill. And this is why. As I got older, I started watching more video clips of Skeletor from the original He-Man series, and all of the insults that Skeletor
Am I getting
would
in
make.
trouble for something?
no.
Oh, okay. Because
And it's funny as all get out.
Keep going.
So I kind of fell in favor
Of who?
of Skeletor.
So let's recap. Let's
See,
go
I
back.
know exactly
Let's
where
go
he's
back.
going with this.
Let's go back.
I
I don't like this at all.
Oh. If you were,
See,
if you had a special power, what would be your special power again?
I knew he was
What
going
would
to
be
do
your
that.
special power again?
My special power would be that I would have mind control.
Now, if you watched He-Man, yeah, Skeletor was that guy to do something like that. And would try to control, and constantly control. Yeah, and quite a few episodes. Wow. Wow. That's what we're doing? That's who we are? We're Skeletor. You're now Skeletor. No judgment.
You bumbling fool!
Hold up. Wait a minute. How are you going to give a whole soundbite in the right key? The right.
I told you I watched these videos of Skeletor doing these
Baby.
insults, and it just.
He
I
did-
don't want to use the word
he
resonate, but it did
that
resonate with
way
me.
too well.
Skeletor threw shade like no other villain in the cartoon
What?
universe.
Yeah.
So-
I didn't realize that until after watching some of the old. I was just like, oh my God. Did he just shade him?
That and see, that's my thing. It was like that. Okay, it's the trope of comic books. You got to make your villain more interesting than your hero. Joker is more interesting than Batman. Lex Luthor is more interesting than Superman.
Really?
That's the whole thing. You have to have a villain that is more interesting than your
Okay,
hero.
you know what? Lex
So you're
Luthor
always
at
rooting for your
times
hero.
Can be more interesting than
Yeah,
Superman.
it's just a trope, and the whole thing of this whole thing with Masters of the Universe. I was too young to appreciate the cartoon. As I got older, everything started to click. I could see why Skeletor.
With Skeletor. Ladies
Come on,
and gentlemen.
Man at Arms sucks. Orca is the best thing.
That's my character. Orca is my character, no shit.
So that's just.
But
my
Man at
thing.
Arms, no, Man at Arms.
Well, actually, Orca and Battle Cat.
both of them. But Orca,
Even though Battle Cat is just a carbon copy of Snork, or not Snork, Snarf.
No.
To an
Duality.
extent.
No, Battle Cat is
No.
Cringer.
Yes,
his
Battle
Crin-
Cat, no.
Right.
Yeah,
So
that's what I meant to
it's
say,
a
Cringer.
duality. Like Cringer pretty much showed that we all have a Battle Cat within us.
Oh, moral. Go back to the 80s. You just went and just had an after school special just right now.
No, wasn't after school special. Just morals, moral fiber.
Why are you looking at me like I don't have it? I don't appreciate that.
Do you
Well,
feel
Skeletor.
that you don't have Do you feel some kind of way, Skeletor?
Did anybody read that?
Read what that?
After a calamitous battle fractures Eternia, Tila,
An unlikely alliance must prevent the end of the universe in the sequel to the 1980s classic.
So,
Wait a minute, what?
is Tila the main character in this?
We don't know.
And when they say sequel to the 80s classic, like
Like whatever,
a
however which way it
continuation
ends.
of the cartoon, or is this a sequel to the movie?
It's probably going to be the television show.
Okay.
Yeah, because that movie. Ooh, buddy.
But this should include She-Ra, though, right?
Baby.
Because
Huh?
She-Ra's a part of this universe.
She is
At
a
the
part
end of it.
Right. Yeah, and the animators, like this animation,
It's completely
different than
But this is a
She-Ra.
movie, right?
Like I do no, this
Is or is it a series?
I thought it was a series.
No.
This
Yeah,
is
series.
this is a series.
Okay.
So this animation looks completely different than She-Ra, which I was just kind of wondering, like, are you gonna, because they are brother and sister,
Yes,
separated at birth.
which is very weird in itself. Because of
Took them how long to mention the girl?
yeah, what's the woman with the wings? What's her name? Something from the
The
Eternia?
sorceress.
Yeah. What's her name?
The sorceress.
Oh, the
Oh,
sorceress.
it's the sorceress. Oh, yeah. She was the one that either
Knew.
discovered or reconnected them together, right? Yeah. So
And then, well,
You know,
Mama got her
Sorceress is Tila's
own.
mom?
Right, that's what I said. Mama got her own
yeah.
Well, I understood. No, I understood why she did what she did, though. Even though that caused some trauma with Tila, as now as an adult, I can understand. I'm like, yo,
Because she's basically adopted. Man at Arms isn't her biological.
right,
See, that's why he's
Tila. What? He's a whole adopted father out here. So this is what we're doing, Skeletor?
Wow, he's like the first single father I was like
Yes.
exposed to. That's fascinating.
Like, I mean, you know,
isn't he the one where the toy you squeeze the arms and his head turns around?
No.
his head goes.
Who's the one where the head turns?
No,
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 the
no.
head turns.
No, the head does not turn. That's a villain.
Who is it then?
That's
who's the
Many
villain?
Faces.
think
Is that Many Faces? What is it?
It's either Manny Faces or
Many
Iclops.
Faces. No, Iclops.
Because he
They
had
both.
a visor.
They both.
I just remember I had the toy where you squeeze the arms together, and the head would spin around.
I had the battle action ones.
Mm.
When you hit it, the chest flips over and it has
Yeah,
a
and it has the battle scar. Yeah, and then I had Skeletor, and I had He-Man. I think. I know I had. Oh, this is what we were talking about with other people's toys.
I had the slime castle.
Going to someone else's house and playing with their.
No, Triclops.
That's it. Yeah. All right. So we talked about almost everything except for this revival, outside of mentioning the one line.
Well, we talked about some of the people in it.
I guess we did.
Oh no, Many Faces is actually is a hero.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Many Faces is
Yeah.
one of the heroes.
That one, he has multiple personalities,
Yeah.
and his head would switch to.
Yeah,
whatever.
the monster. Yeah,
Yeah.
the beast.
Okay, so we all saw the trailer. First impressions.
Absolutely here for it. The animation. I wonder what. Like, I want to know. I really do hope they like, and the reason why I keep talking about the whole moralistic thing is because, I mean, granted, for me, like, my mother put a lot of moral fiber. You know, she taught me a lot moralistically, primarily by example, right? But the cartoons, you know, the Snorks, Smurfs, He-Man, like all these different cartoons, at the end of the cartoon, a lot of times there would be some type of lesson. They would, like, He-Man would talk about the lesson. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being entertained and everything.
Like, you see this? This is where I screwed up. You shouldn't do this, kids.
Psst.
Propaganda.
They're trying to teach you to be a good citizen. They were tricking you.
Yeah, and that's why I don't take e-pills.
What cartoon is
Not
an e-pill in?
All of them don't do drugs.
No, and this, and like
Chico, first impressions. I'm gonna save you a little bit.
I loved it. They powered up Orca. I didn't get to hear him talk, but somebody threw some blast, and
Orca
he
was
threw
a beast.
it back.
Orca was a beast in this one. Like, I don't know if he has his clumsiness or whatever, but Orca in this joint is a beast.
And I heard Cringer talk. He's didn't have that wimpiness to him. He was more like, yo, look, this is the deal. This what needs to go. He was more like the voice of reason than.
Which is technically, he kind of was a voice of reason. He kind of was of. No,
but in a scared way, we're not going to do this because something bad will happen.
Yeah.
He was like, no, this has to be done, and it was just the tone in his voice seemed right, especially for them, and it looks like it's going to be really, really violent. So,
Violent works for me.
Of course it does, Skeletor.
And it was something in there that where
you are now Skeletor.
You know what? I'm gonna find a Skeletor shirt.
The sword of power is actually two of them.
Yeah,
they're saying it's split in half.
I thought that's what the case with the first sword.
Well, that's the thing.
Why both of them went after it.
But that's the thing with She-Ra and
Adam.
Oh, you talking about with it? this, like, but
Like
no,
that's what it looks like
as a whole.
whole. When it splits apart, one is real dark, and then
What
He-Man's is silver.
Skeletor did have a certain type of sword,
But you rarely saw it. You
right?
only saw that stab.
But he was always trying to get He-Man's sword,
Yes, because it had the power.
So I don't know what the other one did,
I have the power.
So I'm intrigued by it. I've been liking what Netflix does with animation. I'm just
shout
really
out to Netflix for that new Gundam series.
I'm really excited for Mark Hamill and his voice acting. That's all I'm gonna say.
Because I know that's not just all. That's all you're gonna say.
That's all I'm gonna say.
But that's not all that it is.
Yeah, you still got the cast up?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Let's look at some of these.
All right, so my man Chris Wood is He-Man. Mark Hamill is Skeletor.
Look who Evelyn is.
Who's that?
So y'all watch Game of Thrones, and y'all not gonna tell me who that is?
Yeah. Okay, cool. Huh. All right, Lena, get it in. I'm excited to see Harley do more acting.
Sarah Michelle Gellar-Teela. That's cool.
Who are you? Oh,
Buffy.
Buffy, yeah. All right, so let's see
Whoa,
who else we got here.
whoa.
What?
Alan Oppenheimer. I think he's one of the originals or something.
Let's see. As an American voice, film, stage, and television actor, has performed in numerous roles live action TV since the 60s. Has active career doing voice work since the 70s.
Scroll down some.
You want to see some of the work? There you go. Mighty Mouse, Never Ending Story, Black Star.
Oh.
That's definitely around that time. New Adventures of the Flash. 45 more credits. Let's see what else you got.
Yep, the original He-Man.
He's from the original He-Man.
He's from that bad Ghostbusters.
Let's go.
Oh, please, no.
Let's go. Let's go.
Masters of the Universe.
As what?
Well, this is the new
I was
one, and
gonna
then
say,
the original
if you click
one.
the original, will it show who did what?
It should show the voice actors, hopefully. Man at Arms.
Okay.
There you go. A little bit of Google sleuthing.
Like I knew his face. I've seen him do. I think. Wait, did he use Skeletor at one point too?
I don't know if he did. He's cool. Freddy Cat, Brave Star.
Brave Star.
That was cool.
What?
He was in the $6 Million Man. Cool. All right. Definitely been around.
This
The
dude's
Rambo cartoon.
Oh,
I
wow.
remember that.
Dude is a G.
Wow. He's been doing this for a while.
Sam, Superman.
Prince Valiant.
Holy crap, Trollkins. When's the last time you seen that?
Fabulous Funnies. Dag. That was...
Thundar the Barbarian.
Wow.
Homie's gangster.
This dude is legit. He's been doing this. It's funny growing up not knowing some of these voice actors and then seeing who they are later.
He is not new to this.
At all.
Clearly true to this.
Wow. Phantom 2040.
Oh.
That's recent. Cool. Hey. Doing Forky from Toy Story. That is pretty cool. All right.
He's 91.
Get it. Get it in, sir. 1930. New Yorkers, they survive.
That's impressive.
So let's go and wrap on our final story of the evening. The one that we've all been wanting to talk about. And it is the person who's going to be leaving us pretty soon to pursue a solo career
Why
in
would
television.
you say that? That's not true.
In stage, small screen, big screen, voice actor, the now official cosplayer, Mr. AV Sterling himself, Chris Cortez. I'm sorry, Mr. Chris Cortez. I put some respect on it.
So
Just did His first cosplay.
My first cosplay. Yes.
Fully did it. Committed did it. Look at this. So, tell us about it.
So it was great. So, so yeah, Demetrius Holt, aka Mr. Hellspawn cosplay, aka He-Man.
Hey. Look at that.
Yeah, he brought this together. He helped bring this together. Him and Head Nerds in charge. The assignment was to come as a African deity, and that's what we
Your
did.
deity was?
My deity is Ogun. Ogun is the Orisha. Orisha is a deity from the Yoruba pantheon. I am Yoruba. My father's from Ondo State, Nigeria. The Orisha is Ogun. Ogun is the Orisha of technology and industry, and metal. Yeah,
Did you get to keep the machete?
that's my machete. That's a machete for my shrine.
So how much of this is authentic you and how much of this is cosplay?
I mean,
I'm just going to assume the grass skirt because we haven't seen him run around in a grass
Yeah.
skirt before.
Yeah,
Other than that,
yeah,
I think
about
everything
that.
else is just him.
I don't know about that. I think that
mean-
grass skirt is just something we just haven't seen him wear around ILNL.
no, I bought it. I bought it.
Look at that.
It's like missing.
Singing to the camera. Look at the eyes into the camera. Look at that. Intensity. Raw intensity. There is a shot. That's the one. For those of you that are on YouTube,
I like the one when he's doing that, but he's smiling.
yeah, looking all mischievous. Yeah.
Like that one says Chris.
So, when Mr. Chris Cortez let us know that this was going down, I'm speaking for me, I was totally lost, and I didn't know what to expect, because all I heard was cosplay, and I can't show up that day to record.
Right. He said, "Oh, I got a photo shoot.
Yeah, that was the words.
I'm part of."
But
a-
I told you
I'm
about it.
pa-
But I did tell you about this in
He said, "I'm
advance.
part of
No,
an
yeah.
African cosplay."
Yeah.
That's not cosplay. That's
Yeah,
just,
it's not.
That's
That's just
Chris
just
on a Tuesday.
that's just a smolter feature. But yeah, very impressive work.
Thank you.
Credit to the photographers.
Oh yeah, the photographers were great.
Shout out
Yeah, the photographers were great.
Lee photography.
J. Lee Photography.
Yeah, I got them. I got everybody. Say, is it
And Aaron
Lunger? Yep.
Yep. So I have to say,
Ryan
As-
D. Davison
yeah, as a photographer,
and Najir.
yes.
What's Najir's last name?
Well, as a
He's-
photographer, capturing someone's essence in a shot is a skill.
Right.
But it goes both ways. It's the talent and the photographer. Impressive work.
Thank you.
Very impressive work. And all I have to do is say these kind words. It was nice giving you your start. Make sure that you give us credit when you get that Academy or that Tony or whatever award that ends up coming your way, because we will blast you on Black Twitter.
Appreciate it. Appreciate that. This is Najir Chambers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like I
So they
said.
had multiple photographers.
Oh yeah. I was
Oh,
shot
you
by.
hear that? Oh yeah. That's someone that's now
oh, yeah.
been there, done that.
Oh my god.
It's getting to his head. I can
my
see it. Look at it. Let's get a close up. Look at it. Animal is just ecstatic behind you. Just look at that. No, but no, seriously, really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. So let's wrap on this. What you just witnessed was pure spontaneity, but a lot of fun. And It's been great to come back and do more of what we do for ILNL. And as always, this is about you guys. So I'm going to do this a little bit differently. For Tim, for Chico,
For those that are not watching but listening, hashtag AV Sterling if you want to check out the pictures.
good job. And for AV Sterling, aka Mr. Chris Cortez,
Peace.
and
This is So this is what we're doing, Skeletor?
Wow, he's like the first single father I was like
Yes.
exposed to. That's fascinating.